She may be new, but she's still a turtle.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, where today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 20 PC games with the best graphics. Number 20, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart.
Surprise!
What do you want, Nefarious?
When it comes to PC games with jaw-dropping visuals, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart doesn't just raise the bar, it launches it into another dimension. The game's stunning ray-traced reflections and ridiculously detailed worlds make you feel like you've accidentally stumbled onto a Pixar movie set. Whether you're blasting your way through the neon-soaked streets of Nefarious City or exploring lush alien jungles, every frame is an eye-popping masterpiece.
I will never get used to that.
Plus, the seamless dimension hopping is so smooth, it's almost like your SSD is showing off. From the fur on Ratchet's ears to the sparks flying off of Clank's chassis, this game is a visual feast that makes your graphics card earn its keep and maybe sweat a little. Number 19, God of War Ragnarok.
Is it a god of war we came to find?
God of War Ragnarok is a champion when it comes to PC visuals. The game is practically a visual masterpiece, from meticulously detailed realms that glow on high-end rigs to lifelike facial expressions that make you question if you're streaming a live-action movie. Every slash of Kratos' Leviathan axe sends dynamic particles flying across your screen, while the advanced lighting system captures that signature Norse chill that you can almost feel the frostbite. And don't even get us started on Kratos' beard. It's so detailed, you'll wonder if your GPU might need a beard trimmer next. This is next level immersion. Bottom line, if your PC can handle it smoothly, you're in for a visual treat worthy of the gods.
This feels familiar, but don't matter.
Number 18, Doom Eternal. Who would have ever thought that hell could look so good? Seriously, who knew molten lava and demonic flesh could be this visually stunning? When you play Doom Eternal on PC, the game cranks the graphics up to 11, with razor-sharp textures, dynamic lighting, and environments so detailed you might just stop ripping and tearing for a second to admire them. The fast-paced action runs buttery smooth if your rig can keep up, and every shotgun blast and flaming demon punch comes with effects that show your GPU might just be working in a little overtime that's totally worth it. The design of the levels are so intense, they feel like they're metal album covers brought to life. Doom Eternal sets the stage for chaos and makes it look ridiculously good while you're knee-deep in it. Number 17. Horizon Forbidden West. Horizon Forbidden West is a visual masterpiece that takes PC gaming to a whole new level. You'll seriously catch yourself just staring at the screen like you're at an art gallery. The game's open world is packed with jaw-dropping detail, from the vibrant plant life swaying in the breeze to the massive mechanical beasts stomping around like they own the place. And honestly, they kind of do. Ray-traced lighting and hyper-detailed textures make everything look so good, you might actually start to feel bad about setting traps for those poor robot dinosaurs. The graphics are so amazing for Aloy's hair that it even deserves its own graphic setting. If your rig can handle this one, you're in for a wild ride that makes other open worlds look like outdated desktop wallpapers. Number 16, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle swings onto the PC scene with graphics that feel like they belong in a museum. From sunlit desert ruins to lush jungle templates dripping with detail, every environment looks like it was handcrafted by the world's most patient archaeologists. The lighting is next level, casting dynamic shadows as Indy's iconic whip cracks through ancient corridors, and the character models are so realistic you can almost see the dust settling on his fedora.
The Great Circle.
And the action set pieces make you feel like you're watching a blockbuster unfold in real time, only you're the one dodging boulders. If you're running this game on a solid rig, you're in for an adventure that's as gorgeous as it is thrilling. Number 15. Ghost of Tsushima. Jin Sakai's adventure on PC is pure eye candy, blending feudal Japan with visuals so stunning you'll want to frame every screenshot. The game's landscapes are ridiculously detailed, from golden fields that ripple in the wind to dense bamboo fields where light filters in just right. Basically, it's a samurai's dream.
Exploration has been at the heart of our open world design since the very beginning.
The dynamic weather system makes every moment feel cinematic, whether you're dueling under a blazing sunset or sneaking through a stormy night. The fabric physics on Jin's many outfits are definitely working overtime. Plus, the particle effects during combat make even slicing enemies feel oddly beautiful. Who knew slashing Mongols could be this gorgeous? Number 14. Stalker 2: Heart of Chernobyl.
Нет.
Это хорошо.
This one takes post-apocalyptic realism to an entirely new level, and by realism, we mean you might actually start checking your Geiger counter in real life. Stalker 2's graphics are insane, no doubt about it. Decaying buildings look so detailed you can almost smell the mildew, and the zone's eerie beauty feels alive with dynamic weather and lighting that makes every shadow feel suspicious. The radioactive wasteland is packed with hauntingly gorgeous sights, like glowing anomalies that are equal parts mesmerizing and terrifying. And let's not forget the insane detail on the mutants. They're so realistic, they'll have you sleeping with the lights on. If you've got the hardware, this game will make surviving the apocalypse look uncomfortably good.
Чё там?
Готово.
Ну и пошли они нахрен.
Number 13. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Worlds merge. Good, Aerith. Pray.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is a feast for the eyes and proof that Square Enix is on a mission to make every blade of grass and materia sparkle. The reimagined environments are absolutely breathtaking, whether you're exploring the vibrant cities or wandering through the lush, otherworldly landscapes. The character models are so detailed that you can practically see Cloud's angst radiating off his perfectly rendered hair.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
The game's cinematic flair doesn't just make the story come alive. It practically shouts, "This is why you upgraded your PC." It's like they took nostalgia, gave it a 4K makeover, and sprinkled in just the right amount of over-the-top spectacle.
Do you know that I killed her? So, who is she?
Number 12. Baldur's Gate 3.
It cost me everything. I must finish what I started.
Larian Studios proved with this release that RPGs can look as good as they play. This game is so visually stunning, even your dice rolls look cool. From sprawling, detailed environments to gorgeously rendered character models, every part of Baldur's Gate 3 feels alive. The lighting and shadows during battles add a cinematic touch, and the way fire spells light up the environment, chef's kiss. Plus, the facial animations during dialogue are so expressive, you might forget these are fictional characters and not your chaotic D&D party. Let's not overlook the environments either. You'll go from creepy caves to lush forests, stopping to admire the scenery more often than you'd like to admit. When it came to making a game look beautiful, Larian Studios delivered greatly.
Bow before the absolute. Bow!
Number 11. Black Myth Wukong. A journey to the West that looks so beautiful, you'll think that your PC accidentally wandered into a live-action martial arts epic. The visuals in Black Myth Wukong are absolutely mind-blowing. From the intricately detailed fur on the Destined One to the jaw-dropping environments that feel like ancient Chinese paintings brought to life. The lighting and particle effects during combat are unreal. Each swing of your staff leaves you wondering if your GPU might need a breather. And the bosses aren't just massive, they're practically walking art pieces, making you pause to appreciate the detail of some of them before inevitably getting smacked around. With stunning animations and a world filled with mythical beauty, this game is both a visual treat and your graphics card's new favorite flex. Get ready to screenshot everything. Number 10. Death Stranding.
How we'll rebuild our country.
Death Stranding on PC is less a game and more a visual showcase that could double as a tech demo for look what your GPU can do. Every inch of the world is packed with photorealistic detail, from the eerie rain-soaked landscapes to the incredible character models that might make you double-check if Norman Reedus is in your living room. The terrain itself feels alive, with dynamic weather and lighting effects that make trudging across the apocalypse weirdly beautiful.
If he'd have baited, I should have pieced it together sooner.
Even the smallest things, like the glint of water or the way cargo shifts on Sam's back, let you know that this is some next-gen work. Sure, you're delivering packages, but when the scenery looks this good, who's complaining? Kojima made walking a cinematic experience, and we're totally here for it. Number 9. Resident Evil 4 Remake.
Bruce, this is Condor 1.
Hunnigan here. What's your sit rep?
The remake for Resident Evil 4 takes Leon's iconic adventure and cranks up the visuals to terrifying new heights. Every grimy village, eerie castle, and unsettling swamp is dripping with atmosphere, sometimes literally with all that rain. The lighting and shadows do so much heavy lifting, making every room feel like it's hiding something sinister, and most of the time, it usually is. Character models are ridiculously detailed, down to Leon's perfectly styled hair and Ashley's expressions of panic when Ganados get a little too close. Whether you're gawking at the scenery or nervously scanning it for traps, this remake makes every moment feel like a cinematic nightmare in the best way. Number 8. Red Dead Redemption 2.
Lying, fighting to try to survive. You get to think all day.
Well, it's a strange world we live in, Arthur Morgan.
Red Dead Redemption 2 delivers some of the most breathtaking visuals on PC, making the Wild West look better than ever. No sepia filter needed. The sheer detail to everything is mind-blowing. Every forest feels alive, every town feels lived in, and even the clouds seem like they could steal the show. The lighting engine deserves its own award, with sunsets so stunning they'll make you forget about the bounty on your head. Snow crunches underfoot, rivers glisten in the sunlight, and even the mud on Arthur's boots looks like a piece of art. Rockstar nailed the balance between cinematic beauty and gritty realism, turning every corner of this world into a postcard moment. If your PC can handle it, this game will keep your jaw on the floor. Number 7. Senua's Saga Hellblade 2.
My eyes.
This sequel redefines what photorealistic graphics and psychological storytelling can achieve. The environments are hauntingly beautiful, blending natural beauty with surreal, otherworldly distortions that mirror Senua's fragile mental state. Every detail feels alive, from the glistening surfaces of misty caverns to the nuanced lighting that shifts to reflect her inner turmoil. The facial animations are a standout, capturing micro-expressions so realistic you'll feel every ounce of fear, anger, and determination. The dynamic visuals tell an incredible story and also immerse you in it. You might find yourself forgetting to blink as you stare at the screen, completely entranced. Just don't blame us if you catch yourself second-guessing what's real and what's an illusion.
I know you. He needs you.
Number 6. The Last of Us Part 1. The Last of Us Part 1 raises the bar for emotional storytelling with visuals that enhance every moment of Joel and Ellie's journey. Overgrown cityscapes are brought to life with vibrant greenery reclaiming man-made structures, and the infected are rendered with such grotesque detail it's both fascinating and horrifying. The lighting creates dramatic contrasts, making abandoned interiors feel claustrophobic and the open wilderness feel expansive.
But man, can't deny that view.
Character models are revamped with subtle facial animations that add depth to the already poignant narrative. This remake's enhanced visuals will have you stocking up on tissues all over again. You'll feel the heartbreak in 4K, and trust us, it's worth every tear.
Hold your fire! Hey, stop!
Number 5. Forza Horizon 5. With its jaw-dropping recreation of Mexico's diverse terrain, Forza Horizon 5 sets a new benchmark for racing game visuals. The environments are stunningly lifelike. Whether you're speeding through sun-drenched deserts, racing past ancient ruins, or tearing through dense jungles, the dynamic weather effects steal the show, with tropical storms and changing skies making every race a unique experience. The cars are absolute perfection as well, with each vehicle gleaming with hyper-realistic details down to the stitching on the leather seats. It's no wonder players spend so much time in photo mode capturing every angle. This is one of the times where racing has never looked this good, and honestly, who could blame you for slowing down to admire the view? Number 4. Cyberpunk 2077.
Out of here! I'm losing control!
After some early turbulence, Cyberpunk 2077 evolved into a visual powerhouse that brings the neon-drenched streets of Night City to life. The towering skyscrapes, glowing signs, and crowded alleyways create a cityscape that feels alive, with vibrant colors and gritty textures blending perfectly. Ray tracing takes the immersion up a notch, with stunning reflections in puddles, windows, and every chrome surface. The character models are equally impressive, featuring lifelike animations and an insane level of detail in clothing and gear. The result of all of this is a game world so rich and immersive that you'll find yourself just wandering the streets in awe. Just be careful while driving. The roads are almost as chaotic as the game's infamous launch. Number 3. Microsoft Flight Simulator. This technical marvel lets you explore the entire planet in stunning photorealistic detail. From the snowy peaks of the Alps to the bustling streets of Tokyo, Microsoft Flight Simulator uses satellite data to recreate the world with jaw-dropping accuracy. The dynamic weather system brings the skies to life, whether it's calm, fluffy clouds or turbulent storms. Lighting effects create breathtaking sunrises, sunsets, and shimmering cityscapes at night. The planes are meticulously modeled, down to the tiniest detail in the cockpit. It's so immersive, you might just end up forgetting that you're gaming and start looking for the snack cart. Whether you're a casual flyer or a full-on aviation nerd, this game is an incredible way to see the world from 30,000 feet. Number 2. Gran Turismo 7. If hyper-realism in racing is what you crave, Gran Turismo 7 delivers in spades. The vehicles are masterpieces of digital craftsmanship, with every paint job, tire tread, and interior detail rendered to perfection. The tracks are just as impressive, with dynamic lighting and weather effects that shift seamlessly as you race. Rain-slicked roads glisten under headlights, and sunsets cast long shadows over the asphalt, creating a truly cinematic experience. The photo mode allows you to capture these stunning visuals in all their glory. And let's face it, you've probably spent hours just staging the perfect shot. This is more than just a racing game. It's a love letter to the art of cars and speed. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Uncharted 4.
Paradise awaits.
Took a long time.
Nathan Drake's last adventure is a visual masterpiece, with stunning jungles, ancient ruins, and gorgeous vistas that truly show off what modern PCs can do.
No offense to these guys, but they don't get it.
If you're done lying to me, then you should stop lying to yourself.
The Witcher 3. Exploring the vast, war-torn northern realms never gets old, thanks to its breathtaking landscapes, rich details, and weather effects that still impress years later. Metro Exodus.
Fear the heretics at our door.
From the eerie wastelands to lush forests and snow-covered peaks, this game's incredible attention to detail and ray tracing make its post-apocalyptic world feel hauntingly real. Number 1. Alan Wake 2.
Alan Wake, one of my all-time favorite writers, and this on the show.
He's here to talk.
With its deeply atmospheric visuals, Alan Wake 2 sets a new standard for psychological thrillers. Every environment is drenched in mood, from dense forests blackened in fog to rain-slick streets illuminated by eerie flickering lights. Lighting is key here, with dynamic shadows and glowing sources creating a palpable sense of dread. The character models are hyper-realistic, capturing every expression and movement with incredible precision.
You're the killer, the cult leader. No!
Even the weather plays a role, as rolling clouds and moonlit lakes heighten the tension in every scene. It's a game that feels like stepping into a beautifully crafted nightmare, one that's as stunning as it is terrifying. Just don't get too comfortable admiring the scenery, or the darkness might catch you off guard. Which one of these games made your PC work overtime for those incredible graphics? Let us know in the comments.
Bring me the black materia.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring that bell to be notified about our latest videos.